Hello, welcome to the video. So this is a quick introductory video to two modules of the PMS system, property management system for hotels, of course. So we're looking at the rooms management module and the guest accounting module. If you really think about it, if you just look at those two names, you have the rooms management and the guest accounting. Basically, it keeps track of, one keeps track of our product, and the other one keeps track of the money we make from the product, or how we make the money, or if we're making money, right? So let's break this down very quickly, and you'll get a lot of good information as you move forward in your curriculum this week. But I'm just giving you a brief overview. All right, so the rooms management module, what are some of the things that we keep track of or that is done through that module? Room status, guest check-ins, check-outs, the in-house guest information. So when somebody's in-house, we have information on them as it pertains to our room. It helps organize the housekeeping. There's a lot to going on with housekeeping that we need to keep track of, and this room module does a lot of that, all right? And it generates a lot of reports. These reports are very, very important to managers trying to evaluate performance. And performance, not just when I use the word performance for students, oftentimes they think of being judged on what they are doing. But performance is how the hotel is doing, how much money we're making, and it does have to do with employee performance, but it's mostly how that pertains to the product, the rooms. Are we turning these rooms? Are we making the money on these rooms that we can? Okay, so some of those reports are going to be arrival, departures. That's very important to see how many people are coming in and out every day, right? Housekeeping assignment reports, who's assigned to what, and then actually we're going to have productivity where we are valuing housekeepers. This is important not just for when we're dealing with the individual housekeepers, but this is important when we're trying to develop our schedules and stuff. If we can, over weeks and weeks and months or years or whatever of data, we can establish that it takes so many housekeepers, so many hours apiece to clean so many rooms and all of that. We have information and the data that we can use to develop our schedules. And that's very important for a manager. All right. And there's all kinds of different reports, but those are the ones I wanted to touch on. And then the guest accounting modules, there's a lot going on there. You're creating folios or records for each guest. You've got different types of folios. You've got permanent folios, which can be used to track things. And then you have individual folios for guests. And then you have non-guest folios for people who are giving us money for things other than staying the night at the rooms. And you got employee folios and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot going on there. And then you got reports as far as the money goes with that as well. All right. So think of it this way. You got product and money. And those are the two modules that we're dealing with this week. So like I said, there's a lot of good information. There's a ton of information in this topic this week. So make sure that you read the chapter and do the work, and I will see you in the discussion.